Good evening, group.
Hi.
How are you today? Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I can't see you. Adriana. Hi, Tatiana. I see you now. And Adriana, please open your. Adriana. Adriana. Adriana, are you here? Oh no. What's wrong with her? Adriana? Again, Adriana? Can you listen to me, Luz?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I thought it was my connection problem, but alright. So, Adriana? Alright, so we are going to begin, girls. Welcome again to this encounter. This is our 7th one. Okay, this is our next last encounter. You know, we are going to finish the encounters next week. This encounter about the second part of the IELTS examination. Remember that we practiced the first part last encounter. Okay. Um, the idea for today is that you don't. You didn't watch any video about any facial verbs because no more facial verbs for now. The idea that today we're going to practice some dialogues. All right. So I'm going to evaluate the same. I'm going to evaluate the pronunciation and the intonation. Okay, intonation of the phrases. Okay, and okay, and that's it. So we are going to practice in pairs. So let's begin with Laura and Tatiana. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me just 1 second. I don't know what is going on with Adriana. I'm going to call her again. Okay, she said that the computer was formatted. Let me see here. All right. Okay, here it is. Okay, please let me know if you can see it. Okay, so it's 19, all right. Okay, the dialogue is about ordering money. Okay. So we are really good. Okay, so two waiter, the umbrella, no band. Okay, so let's begin.
Hello, hi, your waiter today. Can I start you off with something to drink? Just take it.
Who is the person who is?
I will have ice tea, please.
Okay, that's here. Remember that the instruction, right? So I will know. I'll have ice, please. Okay, because the idea is for you to do, right? So, okay, please.
Yes, I will have.
I'll have.
I'll have ice tea, please.
Okay, half, not that, half.
Have.
Exactly, half ice. Okay, good. Laura, continue. Very good. I'll have. Very good. Continue, please.
Okay, are you ready to order me with?
Very good. Wolf, or Tatiana?
I think we're ready.
Okay, we're ready.
We're ready. I will have the start.
Okay, one moment. Half. Soup.
The tomato soup.
Okay, this is really soup.
Soup.
The P sound has to be heard, right? Soup.
To
To start.
and the roast beef is mad.
Okay. Roast beef with mashed potato peas, not ears, peas. Okay. I think we're ready. I'll have some soup start and the roast potato peas, right? Okay.
I think we are ready.
Okay, we're not hard. We're.
We're ready. I will have.
I'll have.
I have the tomato soup to start and the roast beef with mashed potato and peas.
Mashed. Okay, mashed. Okay. Continue, please, right? Laura, are you there? Ah, go ahead, look. Yes, look. Okay, go ahead, look. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, all right.
Okay. So,
Tatiana,
we call please.
again, please.
Well, please.
Well, please.
Well, please.
Look here at this one here. Well, please.
Well, please.
Right. Again, please. I'm really so hard. No. Very good. Very good. Okay. I heard Andrea. Let me another dialogue for you. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay. So let me share my screen with you. Okay. Adriana, wants to be so let's begin. So Adriana, you'll be the tutor and you're in party.
What seems to be a problem?
Okay. Well, I have a cough and a sore throat. I have a headache that I can listen to you so well. Right? Can you please, Alana?
How long have you had these symptoms?
Yes?
Symptoms?
No, it's okay. Symptoms, yes.
Okay.
Coffee or loud?
Mostly out, and I'm really tired.
Very good. Adriana?
It sounds like you got the flu every 4 hours and get plenty of rest. Make sure you drink lots of fluids.
Okay, well, let's stop it. Huh?
Call me your stay all sick next week.
Call me. Call your group next week. Okay? Very good. Great, guys. We have finished this dialogue part. Okay. Remember that when you were reading, okay, the punctuation is also important for your pronunciation and intonation. Okay. Because if you don't check or if you don't realize that there is a comma or a period, all right? So maybe you continue the sentence and you don't stress or you don't make the intonation in the right place, okay? So take into account that. This is important for you to take into account for these exams, okay? These speaking exams. Because the idea is, the idea is to evaluate, of course, these elements, okay, in your speech. So be careful with each word. Okay, great, guys. Now we are going to continue with the next step, okay? You are going to give me, please, a summary of 2 minutes about the second section of the IELTS examination, okay? That information, you watch it in the video proposed, right, for the tax. Did you all see the video? Yes? Okay, because there was a problem with the video that was sent, but after that, Director Liliana, they sent another link, okay? So, I hope you can check that. So, we are going to begin. Let me set the timer. You are going to have today 2 minutes for that summary. Okay? Let me check here. Okay. Okay, who wants to begin with the summary? Raise your hand. Who wants to begin? Who? Nobody? Okay. Oh, you can do it. Okay, Luz, go ahead, please. 2 minutes.
Okay, the video was about the second part of the IELTS, of the exam, of the speaking exam. And it is about options the examiner does. He gives to the person a card with the question, and this person has 1 minute to think about the answers. Maybe that person can write in a paper some principal ideas, and once the time is up, this person starts to give the answer. So the video was about one girl that was doing the exam, and she started talking about the question, what was the most important day of her life? I think I remember the exact question. So she started talking about her wedding day, and once she finished the whole answer, that this person starts to, the examiner. Oh my God, I have someone in my knocking my door. This person the examiner start to give these little advices or these little tips that the girl did well. So tips like she filled the whole time, so she never stopped talking. She used different tense, different tense to while she was speaking. Also that she didn't hesitate too much, and that's what the kind of things that we have to think when we are doing the interview.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
I have to go 2 minutes open my door.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
Okay,
will
no
go back.
problem. Okay, Lucelina. Okay, with the summary, very good. So, Adriana, could you continue, please?
Yeah. Okay, IELTS speaking test, part 2, example and skills. Okay. Part 2 of the IELTS exam can be seen a description of a memorable event of the person interviewed. In this part, the student has a minute to read and prepare his answer. And then he or she will have 2 minutes to speak. Okay. Here it is important to consider questions such as what, where, when, who, and why, because the goal here is to describe. Now, here are some tips for you to do in this part. And number one, read completely the card that has the questions. Two, use the minute to write notes. This way you will have that support and you will not forget the correct answers you should give. Three, use the notes you took. Four, answer all the questions that are on the card. So try to accommodate the time so you can answer all the questions without leaving any blank. Five, give detailed examples and explanations. And six, use adjectives and adverbs.
Ready? You
Thank
finished? Okay, good. Very good. Okay, Adriana. So take into account the pronunciation of memorable events. Okay, and notes. You said something like notes. It's notes.
Notes.
Notes. Notes. Okay.
Notes.
Notes. Okay. Thank you. So please continue, Tatiana.
The video is about IELTS speaking test. So they can the seminary speak for part two. He going to give the you ask her with some questions what the seminary about the candidate. We had 1 minute for to read and respond the questions and she prepared the answer. And the candidate may take notes and you wish the lab pencil and paper for you prepare your speaking. Um, your preparation is standard to the candidate begin to speak, and the cue card is an sole memorable event about the graduation and the birthday. For example, is about the question what event changed your life. So when the interview finished, the seminary mentioned 5 points. And the 1 point is about do more minus speech and well and read of the question and put card carefully. Try not for main extension and about the sample and the point to use the notes you write down. This is important to do the right because you have a good idea and when you write down and you reason and respond, make sure is for the paper is a good material for the one you're speaking. And the point C, answer all the question on card. This candidate that an excellent job of answer the question and the good card.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Tatiana. There are some words that need to be improved about pronunciation, right? Examiner, prepare, preparation, memorable, life. I mean, when I hear you, I hear the first part of the word, but not the last one. Okay, so try to practice that as a recommendation, of course. My suggestion in order for you to improve is that try to I will give you after the summary part, I will give you some tips so you can work at home, okay, in practice. But meanwhile, try to Tatiana, try to pronounce the words completely, all right? So life, because I can hear you say life, yeah, not life, okay, life. You said something like change, it's change, okay. You said mention, it's mentioned because you were speaking past, okay, mentioned. And you said okay, I don't know, cue card, okay. The correct pronunciation is exactly cue card, okay, cue. So take into account it and you'll see you are going to improve. Okay, thank you. And we finish with Laura this time. Okay, Laura, are you ready? Go ahead, please.
You listen now?
Yes, please go ahead. The rest, please. Sorry, Laura. The rest, please close your microphones, please. Thank you. Okay, Laura.
Okay, the video show us
several steps like use 1 minute, prep time well. She have to read the question on cue card careful, and then the examiner say that she can write down some notes. He say that it's important because of the because she can compound sentences and use commas. He say that you she has must answer no especially, and when they are here, he give 5 important points, and he explained, the examiner explained that they start to begin to the part 2, and they give a card and say that she have 1 minute to read the question and prepare the answers, and she can take notes, and she will have minutes for speak. And then the video show 4 questions, and she read the card, and then she give the answers with examples and explanation. She talking. She answered the question in a summaries. She talking about the wedding. She explained since the first day. She meeting with the husband. She talking about the husband, the goal, and all that they want have like the family and plans that they have in the future.
Okay.
She start.
Oh, time is over. Okay. Okay. Remember the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation for the word important. Okay, important, not important. All right, important. It's a little bit nasal. All right. Answer. Okay, not answer. Answer. No, answer. All right, answer. Remember the use of yes for the verbs that you use in present tense. Because you were saying something like she speaks. Okay, so she speaks. Okay? The next step is that she continues. Okay, so just take into account that. Okay, Laura. Okay. Okay, those are recommendations for you to improve. All right. So don't feel bad when I'm saying that. I want you to improve and to learn and to be better every day. Okay. So guys, we are going to move on now. This is the I consider you have cleared the dynamic of the second part of the IELTS, so that it's okay for our practice. As I told you before, I wanted to speak to you about some tips about how to improve your IELTS speaking at home. Okay, remember that we are in the IELTS in the speaking part here because a lot of your partners have asked me that if I'm going to, for the interview or for the exam, the next exam that you are going to have, that if I'm going to ask something about writing or reading, no, we are just emphasizing here on speaking, no more. Okay, so there are like 5 tips, okay, that I want you to remember. Number 1, when you don't have a person to practice with at home, or you don't have friends to practice with by Skype, okay, so you can do it by your own, okay, following the next steps. Number 1, you could go to find some topics, okay, and from those topics you are going to develop some subtopics, okay, so you are going to develop those ideas. All right, for example, if the topic is weather, so you can develop ideas, different ideas. You can talk about the seasons. You're going to talk about how you feel in one of them. Okay, you're going to talk about clothes when you are in summer and winter. Okay, so different weather, and the transportation means that you're going to use maybe. All right, so that is the first tip. Number 2, a word list of vocabulary. Having said this, I'm so repetitive because it is important, right? So vocabulary, high level vocabulary, okay? Not the same low level vocabulary, good, bad, sad, happy, all right? So those kind of things. Number 3, and this is the best part of the best tip, record your answers. As you did with your homework, okay? So record your answer, record yourself, okay? and as soon as you record yourself, you are going to listen to you. Maybe you are going to identify some mistakes, okay, and you are going to maybe to correct them in a new recording, okay. So listen and check, practice and record again. I mean, you record the first time, you listen to it, you improve your mistake, then you are going to record again, and you compare, and you can notice there that you are improving, okay. Those are the tips. All right, so this exam IELTS is okay, evaluates 4 elements, okay, that is necessary that you take into account, that you check when you practice, okay. Number 1 is fluency, of course, and about fluency, the length of your answer is going to be evaluated, okay, the extension of your answers, okay, not short questions, answers, not yes, no answers, okay, develop your ideas, okay, explain more, okay, because if you use more language, you are going to get a higher score, okay. How many times you say okay, that is hesitate, okay? So don't hesitate, use another kind of expression. Okay, if you don't know, so you can say, oh, that's an interesting question, okay, so let me think about that, you know, you earn some time, but you don't say okay. So how many times you are silent? Forbidden to be silent, okay, so don't be silent, okay. Remember that you say have to say something, you use your language, okay. Another element, or the second element, is about vocabulary, okay. Remember the range, okay, the range of vocabulary is how many different words you are going to use, okay. Paraphrasing, okay, if you are going to repeat the same phrase, yes, because I think it is important, and it's important because I think, okay, the same, okay, several times, so that demonstrates that you don't have a good handle of grammar structures, a good handle of vocabulary range, and everything, okay. So about grammar, the range of the tenses, of course, not only speaking present tense or those things, or present progressive, but also to use present perfect, past, okay, past tenses, conditionals, verbs, okay, different things. The third element is about grammar, of course, that I told you, okay. Sentence structure, how complex is the technique, okay, of putting together the tenses in your answer. And the final element, or the fourth element, is about pronunciation, what I told you before. Word pronunciation, you see, not sentence pronunciation, word pronunciation is going to be evaluated, okay. So word pronunciation means that each word that you are going to say has to be well pronounced, okay. Individual sounds, as the recommendation that I made before, okay. Not soup but soup, okay. Not important but important, okay. Not prepare but prepare, okay. Not lie but life, for example, okay. Not answer but answer, right. So this kind of words, that because you are going to be evaluated individually, right. And intonation, so important, because it is when you make the difference between emotion, a question, okay, a flat sentence, right. So it is important that your voice go high or go down when you are making a speech, of course, right. So I think the examiner is going to check you those 4 elements. Now that you know what the criteria is and the dynamic of the second part of the IELTS examination is, so we are going to continue with the practice part, okay, girls. So I'm going to give you, okay, each one of you, one topic, of course, and the dynamic is what you already said, that you are going to have 1 minute to take notes, to prepare your talk, okay, and as soon as the time finishes, 1 minute, so you'll begin to speak, okay, you'll begin to develop, answering, remember, answering the questions or the statements that are proposed there, okay, in order to develop the topic, okay, guys. So any question? Meanwhile, I share the screen with you. Have any?
No, everything is
Clear, everything, perfect. So, okay, here it is. Let me check this Okay, I'll share the screen now with you. Okay. Please tell me if you can see. Can you see the screen now? Not yet, okay. So, a few seconds more. Ready? Can you see the screen?
No. No.
No? Don't tell me that.
No.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. Again. Okay, share screen. Yes, initiate. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. So, you're going to have some topic cards, OQ cards, okay, about one topic. Okay. The first topic is going to be about beautiful places. Okay. So, you are going to take 1 minute to prepare talk and following subject. This is the subject. Okay. Take notes if you like, and remember include, please, in your speech include reasons and examples. Okay. You should then speak for 2 minutes. Okay. With this topic card, Laura will begin. Okay, Laura. Please, Tatiana, Luz, and Adriana, close your microphones. And Laura, are you there?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So, Laura, please, you are going to have 1 minute, okay, in order to prepare your talk. Are you ready?
1 minute to prepare now?
Yeah. Remember the video that you watched. It's the same. Okay. Great. Okay, we are going to begin now. Now. Okay.
But I have a minute to prepare.
Yes. Go ahead. Time is running. Okay. Time is over, Laura. So now, Laura, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Laura. Now you will have 2 minutes, please, to speak. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. I go to Tokyo, a beautiful place to visit in case in my city. I want to talk. I want to show my city. It's called the Park of the City, Caramanga. It's a beautiful place to live. It's quiet, safe, and the weather is delicious because sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold. And the park is there. The apartment have many places that we can visit, and it's a place like San Hill is very funny here because we can do the different sports like rafting is very interesting and the and the and how together we can get there in we can go in the bus. It's a 45 minutes to Caramanga San Hill, and place to visit with the family or the friends.
Okay, time is over. Thank you. Okay, Laura. Um, okay, Laura, are you listening to me?
Yeah, Miss.
Great. Okay. So about the four questions. Okay, one, two, three, four. So you said where Santander is. So, okay, you covered it. So number two. Okay, you first talk about this one, and then you talk about this one. Okay. So it's not wrong. What happened is that maybe for you, for the organization of your ideas, it's better to go in the order that is here. Okay. So make that. Um, but the time was enough when you were going to talk about this. Okay. That's how I recommended this place. Okay. So remember that you have to cover all four okay points in your answer in 2 minutes. Okay. For these recommendations are for you to take into account for your examination, okay, your interview. Because you will have uh, in some days. All right. So about pronunciation, not on okay better about grammar, right? So you said I'm going to talk in, so I'm going to talk, okay, about that. Better. Number two, it's a beautiful place to live in, okay. So remember to live in, okay. We can do different. So a better verb for that is to practice. Okay, we can practice different words. Okay, and you said you can go in a bus, so maybe it's correct to say you can go by bus. Okay, not in bus, but by bus. Okay, Laura, that's it. Thank you very much.
Sorry,
So we are going to continue with. Uh, Tell me,
I would like to read the next one. I would like to read the next one because I have this interview with teacher Liliana at 7:40.
Oh my God, why did you do that?
Because it was the only schedule available for me.
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
it is when the class is over. So
Okay, I will make you that favor, right? Lucelene, okay, number two. But don't do that because you did it the last encounter too. So it's not okay. Okay, but you're going to speak about something, okay? So you have a minute to revert. Okay, your talk. Starting now, please. Okay, time is over. Please be in your fish in 2 minutes.
okay, well, I'm going to talk about my family, which I consider is one of the most important circles of my social part. I have a big family, counting my aunts and cousins, but they live in Bogota, the city where I'm from. And 10 years ago, I moved to Santa Marta, and since the moment we kind of be far away, and this relationship was lost a little because we were so far. But I moved with my mother, with my father, and my sister into Santa Marta. And since that moment, everything started to change because in Santa Marta, with the city allowed us to be more, to have more communication with us, to have more time to share. For example, to be in the lunch together and also in dinner because my mother doesn't have to work so long, or she has the time to with us. And we have we have been through different moments in our lives. Since we were kids, we have this strong relationship, but now when we are like adults now, my sister is working, I'm working, and studying, so we don't have too much time now. And we don't live together. My father live in Bonda, in a neighbor, a little far from my neighbor, and my sister lives also in another apartment. So we have all this all these spatial difference, we cannot be together so long, but it is important to us to be together.
Thank you. Yes, okay. So your pronunciation, your fluency, your grammar, okay. Just one thing started to change because we were speaking in past. Okay, started and you said start to change. But it's a little mistake. You covered most of the topics. Maybe you didn't have enough time to develop the last one, but in general, okay. Okay, Luz. Thank you very much.
Okay. I can say until 7.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Don't worry. Bye. Good luck with that interview. All right. We're going. Okay. We're going to continue with Adriana, please. Adriana, are you there? Adriana. Okay, Adriana. Your topic is this one, shopping. Okay. So 1 minute starting now in order to prepare your speech. Okay. 1 minute. Adriana. Okay, Adriana, time's over. You ready to begin your speech? Adriana?
Okay.
Okay, begin. Okay, 2 minutes, please. 1, 3.
My first shop is the Éxito store. The Éxito store is here in my city. Éxito is the part central of Florencia. Well, I have a good there when I want to shop clothes and fruits or anything. Okay, I don't like the show so much because the place is comfortable and beautiful. I don't know. There here much.
Okay, time is over. Okay. Yes, it's difficult, but remember that you prepared the session before with the videos and extra material, okay? Because if you know that this is difficult, okay? So you have to try hard, okay? You have to try hard, you have to practice, as I told you before in the tips. So you have to go to it, please do it by yourself, by your own. Do it, go prepare, look for some topics, speak out them, you in front of mirror and or record yourself, do things for improving, okay? Because I mean, as I told before, again, the idea of this is that you demonstrate your English level, okay, your proficiency. And if you can't, so I don't know what are we doing here, okay? So about this part, you should have this, okay? That is influencia, what things it says. I mean, you didn't say they clothes and meat, okay? You have things to say about it, okay? So you didn't. It just says clothes. I don't know, but it was kind of short, okay? It was a short answer there. But for people, you didn't talk out. Okay, you didn't do it. Or you didn't play. Maybe explain at the beginning, but with this, we finish your count, okay? Your participation. So take into account this again for this, okay? So thank you very much. I'm with Tatiana, please. Tatiana, this is your topic. Eat and food. Okay, you will have 1 minute to prepare. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, Tatiana, time is over. So please continue with your speech. Minutes, please.
Okay, and my preaching occasion is prepare and share a meal was my said birthday with my husband because this day is a good special for us because in the same day and I like to prepare a dynamic meal. For example, at the cake for chocolate and the pockets. And then I prepare the pizza sometimes. Um, and for my family are very yes here because they are an excellent family. Um, or for the prepare for the meal. Okay, but I don't like cooking every day. But I try to for the for especially my I try to get for life and for my husband in special for me
Okay, time is over. Tatiana, thank you very much. So, Tatiana, you have to work on expression, connectors, okay? Hesitation, okay? You hesitate too much. Um, you cover what was the middle of okay? You but maybe use two, okay? There was missing some information about why you was injured, okay? So, take into account that for the next one. And, okay, guys. So, this is all. Practice about. Remember to take into account all those tips I gave to you. Remember, um, okay, to be more fluent, to practice at home and everything. Okay. So, about the homework that you have. Okay, remember that you had to send it until today. Okay, no more time for that. And you will check. You could check there. You could check your score of these activities, the video and the audio link that you had. I mean this next week. Okay, so please check that score. Remember that the points for the homeworks are extra points. Okay, so thank you very much and see you next week, the last week. Okay, practice, practice, and practice. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.